you ever struggled with forgiveness? I mean, you've been through so much with people you love, with your loved ones. A lot probably has happened. You've been hurt, your heart has been broken, and you find yourself in a place of unforgiveness where you find it really difficult to just let go and forgive. Have you been there? Okay. Did you notice at those times where you were there that you were stuck? It was a place where you couldn't move forward. You were just exactly where you were, and it seemed like nothing was working, nothing was moving ahead because no matter how many times you tried to forge ahead, that anger, that's did you know that unforgiveness is a trick of the devil? The devil uses unforgiveness to keep Christians down. The devil uses unforgiveness to make you this friend of mine. I want to share my personal experience with forgiveness. A couple of years ago, I was heavily betrayed. After I found myself in a situationship, it was a crazy time in my life that I would say was one of those make or mar experiences. A juncture in my life that determined the train of lifestyle, basically, let's put it that way, that I will lead. Because of course, at every point in life you get to choose, do I continue to be the big bad devil or do I become the angel? You know what I mean? Um, I I was heavily betrayed by someone who like I can't go on, I can't move on. But beyond all that had been done, all that had happened, what I struggled mostly with was completely forgiving and letting go. Yes, this has happened. Yes, all that happened had happened. But every time I remembered it, it still brought back. You know, there was so much pain. And remembering it is not like remembering it once a day, or remembering it once a month, or remembering it in person. No, it was in everything. It was in every act. I was wounded. Okay, we're back. And they don't care about it. They're not feeling it. I'm dying. They are leaving. And I realized that I was holding myself back. It was like an aha moment. And at that point, I knew that this is it, I'm done. I have to live the best possible life. I need to release myself. I need to let go. I need to move on with my life. But I couldn't do it myself. I tried, believe me. Then I went on my knees and I spoke to God. And I made one prayer. Dear God, please help me to forgive. Help take away this pain and anger with. I reminded myself that it wasn't just for them, but for me, for my faith, for my well being. And I just realized that, wow, I'm free. Like, I'm free. Like, this anger is there, no longer there. It took time, it took a couple of weeks. I dare say, if I recall, even, yeah, maybe months. But one day I realized that, wow, okay, I don't think about this anymore. I don't think about these people anymore. I'm free. Like, I'm free. I felt liberated. So much so that I was even able to reach out after a long time had passed to one of these parties, the other party, not the other person who had paid me a visit. And I was like, hey, what's up? It's been a while. You look good. Now, this was not me going back to toxicity. Because I had been on this journey with God, the Holy Spirit led me to send that message. And then this person responds. This is someone that was attacking me before all over the place. It was a crazy time for me. It was insane. And, says thank you, this and that, and I that message, we had that chat at night, I think sometime around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. It was quite spontaneous. I didn't expect a response. I expected more insults, to be honest. And then the following day, because at this time I had a beauty salon in Omoahia, Abia State, my very first shop, by the way. And this person, the next morning, I received a call from the salon while I was getting ready to go to work that I have someone looking for me, and the person is has just the description, and I was surprised. I checked my message and check my phone and I see a message. Hey, I'm waiting for you at your place of business. Can we talk? I hurried and met up, and we had a long chat. We talked about everything. My journey to forgive in pain and angry chances are that this is for us. After I went back home and later in the evening sent me a message I can never forget. Thank you very much for being with you today. Now I feel wholesome. Now I feel better and I can move on with my life. I paraphrase. The Holy Spirit taught me a lesson with during that period. I came to understand that it's not always just about me. Yes, it's always also sometimes about other people, and that our pain, our anger could actually be hindering somebody or some persons from having a better life. It could be hindering them from the God relationship they should be having. And this was what I told my friend earlier today. And she asked me, how do you know what I've been dealing with? I've made up my mind to cut all these people off. And I said, make sure that while you're cutting them off, you have your healing. Because it is pointless to cut off and still remain with the pain. You must deal with the anger. You must deal with the bitterness. That is the only way to move forward. You guys, I really wanted this session to last quite longer because I had a lot to say, but because of the network, I have to end it here. I really, really hope that this has spoken to somebody today. I hope you know now and you understand that forgiveness is a trick of the devil. Forgiveness is a trick of the devil to hold you down. You have to let go. The only way for you to heal is for you to absolutely forgive. Forgive whether you've been apologized to or not. Forgive whether the party is present or not. Forgive. Make peace. Make peace and move on with your life so that you have the best quality of life, so that the Christ in you, who is your hope of glory, will become evident and manifest in everything you do. I'll see you in my next life. Bye.